Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So North Carolina's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On the move, it's Goss. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Finds his tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Running into the open space. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. Snagged out of the air. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Stanford! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this...
Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hand off from the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Fires deep on the run. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Lopez wants to fire. Good timing on the quick out. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Extra point here will tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown wants to pass. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Safe completion on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Goff. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. On the ground, it's Irvin. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lopez to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Rush is on him. Looking left. He makes a catch. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Irvin. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Doyle. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Brown wants to pass. He's got it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a game.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the fullback. Sweet cut there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Quarterback running on the draw. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Doyle. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
They punted away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, running back on the move. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. On the run, it's Goss. Runs through a tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Lopez wants to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, North Carolina! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot.
Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, Stanford. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it along the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen to...
There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Now adjusting. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Lining up to add another. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Ford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down. Split backs here. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Rides the back on the option to give. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fakes the catch. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you...
They got him! It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground, he's got it again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tar Heels come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Hood. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.